Good afternoon, everyone. This is Henry, and as I look at the free videos this evening, I've got a couple of trades I wanted to bring to you. The first of which is going to be an earnings idea in LULU. And any earnings trade can be a complete coin toss. You know, none of us know what the future holds for these companies, but anytime you have a unique confluence of, let me just show you. There's a couple of things I'm thinking here, where if you're a follower of Fibonacci, you can see where this swing high against this swing low, which is the most recent major swing, has the primary 1272 extension at $200.27. If we take Friday's closing price against the expected move for LULU around earnings, now this could change a little because you still have 4 days of trade before LULU will report, but these are a rough confluence. And I try to take these values, and if I like the underlying to the long side anyway, this is a spot to look at, a call side butterfly. They tend to be relatively inexpensive. The one that I've been pricing out is $10 wide for about $1.50. If we're trading in this area on Thursday afternoon, I think that'll be a good trade to look to. If it totally falls apart, your risk is defined. If it can get up into that area, your risk reward is excellent, right? If it works out perfectly, you could make $8.50. Generally speaking, we manage somewhere before that, but I think that's really a trade to have in mind, and it's kind of a short-term outlook, and if you like earnings trades, might be worth looking at. A couple others that I thought I'd bring to you more long-term, because the markets are a little tricky here. You know, indexes have had some pretty significant swings on a day-to-day basis, and I'm trying to bring suggestions that maybe you can look to with a longer-term perspective, and I think that Twitter is one of them. So these daily squeezes have been helpful. You've got a little bit longer-term idea on Twitter. I think the monthly retracements are also worth noting here. So if you come back, and same thing, just looking at some updated Fibonacci. This is interesting to me because it's taking the largest available swing. So you're running that from 74, 73 down into this low. And I think that it will make for a tradable move up into that 51.43. You've got a psychological value of 50, and the pattern that I'm looking at for it is pretty broad. So you've got to, really be willing to see this through. It's not going to go straight up, but thinking out into next year, and if you're really willing to position for that, I think that the trade into 50 is there. Another that is somewhat similar, just in this social circle, Snapchat has seen a large following here lately, and I think you look for this one for upside moves too. These will fit a different type of trader, right? You don't necessarily have to there's so many different ways to participate, and if you don't love these names, that's understandable, but it's an affordable product, meaning you can buy shares if, it's a little easier to buy shares of Snapchat than it is of Amazon, and there's just a lot of different ways of going about it. You could even sell some puts and try to get the shares that way, but I think this is something you look to continue to hold, the 50-day simple moving average, kind of hold on loosely, right? It had a few closes below that didn't quite come through, but if you can be patient with this one and see it through, I like it up into 20. So those are a couple that I think you can keep on your watch list and various ways of approaching them. I hope it's helpful, and we'll see you at the next free videos.